Thank you, Goa, for heavy rains as far as New Vardamites are concerned. They have not been able to get water as their taps are running dry for the last 6 days and they are surviving on rainwater. GFA to set up inquiry committee into match fixing in Goa Professional League after AFC pulled out red card for nearly 6 matches. Investigation zero on top of many Goan players and teams. Met Department says guard section. Fishermen should be careful not to venture into deep seas as state will witness heavy rainfall for next 4 days. Mongur Hill could be divided into 2-3 micro containment zones as per numbers of cases at Mongur. His containment zone is big, including meeting on way forward of the area. Hi, this is Clinton D'Souza and now the news in detail. The state is fighting COVID-19, but it does not mean the law and order should be neglected. The Chief Minister is also the Home Minister and he won't say Biupachi Gorozna. But looking at these visuals of these cases, it looks like Biupachi Goroz aha. You watch and you decide. On 4th August, some persons actually brandished swords during a birthday celebration on the road outside Goa Dairy. They were arrested only after Goa Dairy Managing Director filed a police complaint. Shockingly, police didn't have any idea about this party. And now, Kolwale Jail. A few days ago, a video was gone viral about some happenings in the Kolwale Jail. Some incidents normally cannot take place unless prison administration is complete. So, what actually happened and how? Janata curfew is still not over. Chief Minister had appealed people not to step out of the home after 8 in the night and not to have any parties. It is assumed that this has been told to the police also. But looking at these visuals, it doesn't look like it. And the police, in all their wisdom, or possibly on the orders of their higher-ups, have arrested the caretaker of the hired place. On the 20th of June, the house of Imran Bepari in Santa Cruz was attacked at 3 a.m. in the morning by gun-winding men, of those who even shot his own person. Point to be noted is the incident that took place in the curfew period, and till date the man and the police say is the main culprit behind the incident has not been nabbed by the police. So who is the politician backing them? Otherwise, it seems impossible for this to happen. It's a Goa 365 Bureau Report. Football and Shitkodi are the scandals for the Goans. And so after the shock of alleged match fixing in Goan football, finally the Goa Football Association is setting up an inquiry committee for the Goa Professional League. AFC has earlier pulled out red card for nearly 6 matches of the Goa Professional League, alleging that they were tainted. The investigation has zeroed on to many well-known Goan players and the team at large. Watch. AFC has given red flag for 6 matches of the Goa Professional League a few months ago on the basis of suspicious betting going on and matches being manipulated. The AFC had written to the Integrity Officer AIFF Javed in March informing about the suspicious betting pattern going on and also match fixing in 6 matches held between October 16th and November 19th last year. Finally, the GFA has said that they will set up an inquiry into this matter.
Plus, professional league आता मी चालू करतले केन्ना कळना अजून उलयतलो सगळ्यांकडे मेंबरांकडे पण जेन्ना ती चालू करता ती ग्राउंडाचेर आमकां लोकां वचपाक मेळपाना पूण तो स्पॉन्सर पळय तो चॅनलाचेर दाखयतलो गेम फर्स्ट टायम प्रोफेशनल लीग तो चॅनलाचेर दाखोवपाचो आमगेली प्रोफेशनल लिगेचेर कंप्लेन केला 100 टिमीचेर कंप्लेन केला की ते फिक्सिंग जाता म्हणून पण एविडन्स ना आणि तेजी इन्क्वायरी करची म्हणून सो हांवें काल हांव एफीक गेल्लो हांव जनरल सेक्रेटरी आमी उलयल्या की हांवें डिसायड केलां की ते 6 टिमी पळय कितें तेमी धाडा हांव एक 5 जाणांची कमिटी काडा एक तुगेलो जज म्हणजे रिटायर्ड जज आणि लॉयर आणि एक सुद्धा फुटबॉल प्लेयराक जर घालपाक जाय जाल्यार चोवपाक न्हू आनी कमिटी कोण हांव तेजी गोंयांत मागना कित्याक तेंक धाडटा आसतना सांगलां पूण एविडन्स तागे प्रूफ जावपाक जाय न्हू एविडन्स ना पूण हांव जाणां आज कितें जाला प्रॉब्लेम न्हू आज आदले भाशेन फुटबॉल ना फुटबॉल प्रॉब्लेम कितें जाला पयलीं आमच्या टायमाचेर पण हांव फुटबॉल खेळटालो तेदोना मोचे हांवें करपाक आज सगळे प्लेयरांक मेळटा प्लस पेमेंट मेळटा बरो म्हाजो फुटबॉल प्लेयर येयलो तुजे कडेन पेमेंट चलता त्या टायमाचेर ह्या प्लेयरांक चिंतपा जाय बाबा तूं सगळें मेळटा तुमी आनी कित्याक फिक्सींग जाता कित्याक लागून थोड्याशा पयशा लागून तूं फिक्सींग जाता हें जोणे जाय चिंतपा जाय सो आज आमकां ते प्रमाणे आमकां मेळटा त्या प्रमाणे म्हाका दिसता फिक्सींग आहा ना न्हू पूण प्रूफ जावपा जाय प्रूफ नासता म्हणजे कितें म्हणटा
The matches which are most likely to be scripted are between the local teams, especially Kalangut Association, Panjim Footballers, Guardian Angel, Vasco Sports Club, FC Goa 2 and the former I-League sides of Dempo Sports Club, Salgaonkar and Sporting Club de Goa. Now the Congress has alleged that the sports minister has appointed his brother on new sports bodies and also given him the plum position of the vice chairman of GFDC, sidelining eminent footballers like Bruno Coutinho, Lecter Mascarenhas, former Navelim MLA and football Avatan Furtado and others. The appointment of Dr. Shrikant Asgaonkar as director of GTDC may be a part of the strategy of the sports minister to facilitate his foreign tours in connection with the match fixing deals.
हे इतले जावन गोयचो क्रीडा मंत्री गोयचो सरकार गोयचो मुख्यमंत्री उगीच आसा आमकां हेचेर तांची सफाई जाय आशिल्ली क्रीडा मंत्र्याची हेचेर सफाई जाय आशिल्ली कारण हातूंत कितें चल्लां हें गोंयकारांक कळपाक जाय आशिल्लें पूण आज पर्यंत मुख्यमंत्र्यांनी हेचेर कांय उलयलें ना क्रीडा मंत्र्यांनी कांय उलयलें ना गोंयच्या क्रीडा मंत्र्यान.
It's Clinton D'Souza for Goa 365. Imagine in this day and the age that people are forced to collect rainwater for daily use. Goa has got an immense amount of rain till date, but residents of the New Vade Vasco still do not get proper water. Their taps are running dry for nearly last 6 days. Ironically, when the PWD was requested to send water tankers, they refused, giving the corona excuse. But one thing the government does not do, and it does not matter whether water comes via the taps or not, but water bills are never missed. Locals say that many complaints have been filed, but nothing has been done till date. Watch to the argument.
प्रॉब्लेम आम्ही घेऊन PWD गेली त्यांना आमकां सांगले पाईपलाईन चेक करूया पाईपलाईन चेक केले पाईपलाईन काय फॉल्टी ना पूण ओल्ड पाईपलाईन म्हणून आम्ही फूल रोडा वयली फूल न्यू पाईपलाईन चेंज केली मीटर चेंज केलो तेजे उपरांत आमकां जस्ट एक 15 डेज उदक येयलें तेजे मागीर परतून उदक येवना म्हणून रातचे परत टँक जे खंय उदक भरता थिंगा वचून आमी इन्क्वायरी केलें ते म्हणटा आमी आमचो प्रेशर फूल आसा फूल उदक आमी सोडटात तुमचेच कितें तरी फॉल्ट आसतले करून 10 फावटी आमी PWD मनशाक आपोवन ते सारके करून घेतले वयल्यान आमचे पयशे घालून आमी प्लंबराक आपोवन आमी सारके करून घेता मिटर चेक करून घेता कितें कचरो येयला काय कितें येयला काय पण तरी पण अशें कांयच आमकां सॉल्युशन कांयच मेळ्ळें ना.
फाटल्या दिसांनी आमकां 22 दिसां पयले थोडें बरें उदक येयलें मागीर पत्तोच ना तेजो आतां तुमी आमी सांगू आतां कोणा कडेन म्हणून झगडटलो कंप्लेंट हांव लेटर सुद्दां दिल्लें आहा डिव्हलपमेंटचे तो आमकां तो मागीर लायन दिता म्हणून आयज आयतार न्हू सोड आमकां लायन दिता म्हणून आमी 1,500 सुद्दां डीडी भरलेले आहा पयशे थंय म्हूण कित्याक लागून तुमी आतां बरें आमकां उदक येना जाल्यार सकयल्याकूय येवपाक नाका पूण तांकां कशें येता.
But 2 days ago we filled rainwater and we used it for our toilet, for our bath, for our washing and everything. Water comes at around 3:30 within 1.5 hours it is gone. How can people feel? And there is no pressure at all. No pressure. At least if there is pressure, if you keep for 1.5 hours, 2 hours, it's fine. We have got complaints that the person who is there to leave the water at the main tank doesn't leave it properly. And we have noticed that the day we give the complaint in the PWD, the next day full pressure comes. It is only Omkar Apartments, Anand's building and us who complain about no water. Why the others in the same line are not complaining?
Since when now this thing?
This is now since May now, and we are now, today is 2nd of August.
You all not complained and all
We
anything?
have given several complaints.
Written complaint?
My husband goes, I go, my brother-in-law goes. Every 2 to 3 days. You can ask Vinod, you can ask Gauri, you can ask anyone in our ward. How many complaints we have given?
It is Hiru Mahale for GOA 365 in New Wade. We will take a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. Goa will get heavy rainfall for the next 4 days, says the Met Department. The IMD Goa had predicted heavy rainfall till the 12th of August. Regions such as Ghat sections and vulnerable areas should be kept under watch. IMD advised and warned the fishermen not to venture into the deep seas. Strong winds with the speed reaching up to 50 to 60 kilometers per hour is most likely to prevail over southwest and the adjoining West Central Arabian Sea from the 8th to the 12th. But high wind speed at the surface level was weakened over Goa. However, wind speed of around 1.5 km above mean sea level is still around 25 knots and are likely to continue for next 24 hours. Watch to what the scientists of the IMD has to say over the prediction for the rainfall across the state of Goa.
Was normal in the past 24 hours. Most of the stations over Goa reported moderate rainfall in the past 24 hours. At 8:30 am of today, that is on 9th of August, the highest reported rainfall over Goa was 5.5 centimeters from Sangin. KPM reported 4 centimeters of rainfall. Then Ila and Katkana also reported 3 centimeters of rainfall. Panji reported 1 centimeter of rainfall. That low pressure area along with an offshore trough, that's another system on western coast. So these two systems are going to produce heavy rainfall over Goa. Now again repeated, the impact will not be as higher as it was during the period of August 3rd to 7th. We are expecting heavy rainfall, that is rainfall from 6 to 11 centimeter. That is expected at 3 or 4 stations over both the districts of Goa. In the previous week, we were expecting even very heavy rainfall, that is rainfall exceeding 12 centimeters and sometimes even exceeding 20 centimeters. But this time we are not expecting very heavy rainfall or extremely heavy rainfall. What we are expecting is the distribution of heavy rainfall, 6 to 11 centimeters at 3 or 4 stations over North and South Goa districts. So even after that, the normal conditions of monsoon is going to prevail. That means isolated heavy rainfall at 1 or 2 locations we can still expect. The Bay of Bengal is likely to have systems formed even after 13th or 14th of August. So we would request that public please be updated from the latest information provided by IMD. And regarding fishermen warning, as of now there is no fishermen warning for regions which are up to 75 kilometers from the coastline of Goa. Wind speed warnings are there for regions which are beyond 75 kilometers from Goa's coast. Even for Kerala and Karnataka coast there is wind warnings. Fishermen are requested not to venture into regions that are beyond 75 kilometers and also regions such as Kerala, Karnataka, Lakshadweep. Now Goa has received around 276 centimeters of rainfall, which is.
It is Sameep Narvekar for GOA 365 in Panaji. South Goa collector has issued suggested to break Mongur Hill into 2 or more micro containment zones, said the Murmugaon Deputy Collector Sachin Desai on Sunday. The Mongur main containment zone is a big area and could be broken into 2 or more parts into micro containment zone as per the number of cases, he said. Locals who have been stuck in the zone for more than 2 months are restive and broke. They are up in arms demanding that to be released them from the containment zone. They are also alleging that they are not being given proper facilities and the government had neglected them. A person on Desai told GOA 365 this after a joint meeting was convened to discuss and decide the relaxation of the Mongur containment zone. Vasco Amere Carlos Almeida, South Goa Collector Ajit Roy, Murmugaon DYSP Raju Rao Desai, MMC councillors were also present.
Discussion उपरांत थोडी suggestions दिल्या based on the inputs जे आमकां मेळ्ळे जे केसीसाचे जे कितें inputs आमकां मेळ्ळा from health department and तेंचे एड्रेसीस हे ते सगळे पळोवन आमी जो कंटेनमेंट झोन आसा मेन तो काही पार्टांनी ब्रेकअप करपाचो मायक्रो कंटेनमेंट झोनांनी ब्रेकअप करपाचो अशें एक सजेशन मिटिंगेक सगळ्यांनी डिस्कस केलां आनी हें सजेशन डिस्कस करून आमी तें कलेक्टरा मुखार ऑलरेडी घातिल्लें आसा. कित्याक मंगुरान केसीस ज्यो कंटेनमेंट झोनान आसा त्यो 0 जाल्ले आसा. बट फॉर डिनोटिफिकेशन आमकां ज्यो कितें मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फॅमिली अँड हेल्थ वेलफेअर फॅमिली वेलफेअर अँड हेल्थ हेंचे जे कितें गायडलायन्स आसा एज पर दॅट डिनोटिफिकेशन करपाक जो कितें प्रोटोकॉल आसा तो फॉलो करून आमकां तो डिनोटिफिकेशन करूंक जाय. सो फॉर दॅट वी हॅव गिवन अ सजेशन टू ब्रेक द कंटेनमेंट. कित्याक तो व्हडलो कंटेनमेंट झोन आसा सो तातूंत एक 2 मायक्रो कंटेनमेंट झोन 2-3 हें करपाचें आमी सजेशन केलां. मेन जो कंटेनमेंट झोन आसा तेजेर तो इट इज टू बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू मायक्रो कंटेनमेंट झोन वेर देर आर केसीस जावन जे 14 दीस पास जावपाक जाय एज पर द जे प्रोटोकॉल आसा मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हेल्थ अँड फॅमिली वेलफेअर सेंट्रल गव्हर्मेंटाचो. सो एज पर दॅट प्रोटोकॉल आमी वता. सो बेस्ड ऑन दॅट खंय जशें 14 दीस कंप्लीट जावंक ना इन दॅट एरिया वी वील हॅव अ मायक्रो झोन अशें सजेशन आयिल्लें मिटींग आनी तें सजेशन आमी कलेक्टरा मुखार दवरलां.
The Vasco MLA Carlos Almeida said that many issues have been resolved.
I CM request through a mail asking to settle the issues of Mangor and Karevada. So discussions are there. आता deputy collector will brief you on that. See, amicably settle some issues. I think, but he is the right person to brief you. Deputy collector. Containment zone open करतो आता. तो सांगतो deputy collector will brief you. See what happened. Still, it's under disaster management. I don't comment anything.
It's Hiru Mahale for GOA 365 in Vasco. National Railway Mazdoor Union of Konkan Railway Union has demanded with the Indian Railways scrap PPP policy and stop privatization of railways. NRMU KR supported All India Trade Unions call to protest against Rail Ministry for its anti-national policy. On Sunday, Railway Union observed Rail Bachao Desh Bachao on the commemorative day of the Quit India movement.
आमची इंडियन रेल्वे आज सरकार खंय ना खंय तरी प्रायवेट करपाक चल्ला, प्रायवेटायजेशन करपाक चल्ला आसा. आनी आमी सगळे जे ऑल इंडिया स्पेशली मडगांव न्ही तर एंटायर इंडियेक आमी सगळे कडेन प्रोटेस्ट चालू केल्लो आसा, मेजर स्टेशनार चालू केल्लो आसा. आमी सरकाराच्या अगेन्स्ट ना. तेतून जे 109 रूट कितें आसा ते प्रायवेटा ऑलरेडी दिवपाक कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट आपयल्लो आसा आनी कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट ऑलरेडी दिल्लो आसा. आनी जे करोडपती लोक आहा ते ही रेल्वे घेवपाक तयार जाल्लो. आमचें म्हणणें एकच आसा की जे आमी ह्या रेल्वे खातीर काम केलां, एक लाखांनी लोकांनी रेल्वे खातीर आपले हाम गळयल्लो आसा. तेंचे परिवार सगळे ह्या रेल्वेचेर बसता. आनी जेन्ना तुमी जे फायद्याची गोश्ट आसा आनी जे कितें करून आमकां कितें मेळपाचें आसा तें काडून तुमी प्रायवेट लोकांक दिवन आनी तेंचे हातीच्यान चलोवपाक रिजन कितें तें आमकां कळना.
It is Sandeep Toekar for GOA 365 in Margao. We will take a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. Goan Khaja is famous worldwide and it has recently got a geographical indication tag, but the local Khaja producers that they need help to make Khaja famous. They have given a memorandum to the speaker Rajesh Patnikar in this regards. Watch.
पण आमचे स्थानिक पदार्थ जे आमच्या भागात प्रसिद्ध असतात ते पदार्थ या देशात राज्या बाहेर जो फामाद जावचे जागतीक स्तरावर पावचे त्याबद्दल प्रयत्न जावंक जाय. म्हाका आशा आसा की आयज हा स्थापन जाला त्यांच्या मार्फत हो प्रयत्न जातलो आनी आयज ना फाल्यां त्यांच्या ह्या उपक्रमाक निश्चितपणे 100% अशें यश मेळटलें. कोविड-19 ह्या संकटात त्या धंद्याक वाड बसलेलो आसा. एक बऱ्यापैकी मोठी जागा म्हणजे शिरगांवची ज्या हेतून त्या उलाढालीन ताजेकार आपलो संबंध पावसाळो जो आसा पावसाळो सहज कवर करता. त्याच बरोबर आपापल्या गांवांतल्यो बारीक जात्रा ज्यो आसल्यो त्यो पण जात्रा जावना आनी मोठे संकट तुमचे येयले जे संकट खुबश्या लोकांनी येयलेलें आसा. आता आम्ही म्हणटा पॅकेज. तुम्ही जर बारीक नजर मारी तर समाजाचो प्रत्येक घटक जो आसा प्रत्येक घटक आयज पॅकेजीची अपेक्षा करपाक लागला. या 5-6 म्हयन्यांत प्रत्येक मनशाचे भोगलेले आसा. गोव्यान जे देशांनी जगाच्या बातमी सुद्दां
ही सगळी आमची जीवनशैली कंप्लीट बदललेली आहे. उत्पन्न बंद झाल्या, धंदो बंद झाला, धंदो चालू आसा, गिरायक
गोंयचें जें खाजें आसा ताका GI इंडिकेशन मेळिल्लें आसा आनी हेचो फायदो प्रत्येक गोंयकाराक जातलो. गोंयचें खाजें हें जगभर पावचें हीच इच्छा आसली आनी तितून आमकां तें मेळिल्लें आसा. गोवा स्टेट कावन्सील ऑफ सायन्स अँड टॅक्नोलॉजीच्या प्रयत्नान आनी आमच्या सगळ्या एसोसिएशनच्या प्रयत्नान हे खाज्याक इंडिकेशन मेळिल्लें आसा. तेज्या बद्दल हांव ते गोवा कावन्सील सायन्स कावन्सिलाचे जे सायंटिस्ट आसात बाब परब आनी बाय माधुरी शेटी यांचे आभार मानतात. फ्रॉम मार्च एक सुद्दां जात्रा जावंक ना किंवा एक सुद्दां फेस्त जावंक ना आनी सगळ्यांचो बिझनस सामको झिरो आसा आनी तांकां आनीक कांय उत्पन्न सोर्सीस ना आनी हेज्या खातीर आमकां गव्हर्मेंटान मातसो फायनान्शियल हेल्प करचो अशें हेमी एक मेमोरंडम राज पाटणेकाराक दिल्लें आसा. तशेंच तेंच न्हू की आमकां जी पयली स्कीम डिक्लेअर जाल्ली गव्हर्मेंटान डिक्लेअर केली 1-2 वर्सां पयलीं हितून येयल्ली बजेटान येयल्ली की खाजेकाराक आमी सपोर्ट करतले तेतून तेजो फायदो कांयच जालो ना आनी ती स्किमूय फुडें व्हरची अशी ही मागणी आमी स्पिकरा कडेन केल्ली आसा आनी ती स्पिकर आमची मागणी बाब आमचे जे CM आहा हेंचे कडेन पावोवन ही बेगिनांतले बेगीन मान्य करतले अशी इच्छा बाळगता.
India's total coronavirus cases have increased to 21.53 lakh after a record one-day spike of more than 64,000 cases. As many 7.19,364 samples were tested on August 8th, while meanwhile Maharashtra has crossed 5 lakh mark of COVID-19 cases.
A single day jump of 64,399 COVID-19 cases were reported in India. In last 24 hours, around 861 deaths were reported and 53,879 patients have recovered. India has reported 21,53,010 COVID-19 positive cases till date and the active cases have crossed 6.28 lakh mark. 43,379 deaths are reported and more than 14,80,884 patients have recovered. Here are 5 worst hit coronavirus states. Maharashtra is leading with 5.3 lakh mark of COVID-19 cases, followed by Tamil Nadu 2.90 lakh, Andhra Pradesh 2.17 lakh, Karnataka 1.72 lakh and Delhi 1.44 lakh. Almost 2 lakh COVID-19 cases were reported worldwide in single day. The COVID-19 cases have crossed 1.98 crore mark. 7.29 lakh deaths are reported and more than 1.27 crore have recovered. Here are the 5 worst hit coronavirus nations. United States is leading with more than 48.36 lakh cases, followed by Brazil 29.12 lakh cases. India is third worst hit nation with 21.53 lakh cases, Russia 8.82 lakh cases and South Africa with 5.45 lakh cases. Bureau Report, GOA 365.
India will remain host of the 2021 T20 World Cup, while Australia will host this year's postponed tournament in 2022, the sports governing International Cricket Council decided. The Women's 50-over World Cup that was scheduled to be held in the New Zealand in February-March next year has been postponed to 2022. ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2020 that was postponed due to the COVID-19 outbreak will be held in Australia in 2022. India will host the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2021 as planned. ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2021 in New Zealand has been postponed until February-March 2022 because of the impact of the pandemic has held on cricket globally. It is Clinton D'Souza for GOA 365. Well, with that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, please log into our website at www.goa365.tv or even follow us on Facebook at GOA365TV, and please do subscribe our YouTube channel at GOA365TV, or even simply download our app on both on Android and iPhones to watch it on your mobile phones. Until then, keep watching GOA 365.